Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Aware Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of data science by practicing a lot of questions. In this video, we are going to solve this question on Leetcode regarding find overlapping shifts. The difficulty level of this question is medium, and I'm going to share the SQL schema as well as the Panda schema in the description box below. Okay, the question reads: we are given a table called employee shifts with three different columns: employee ID, start time, end time. The combined columns employee ID and start time is the unique key for this table. This table contains information about the shifts worked by employees, including the start and end times on a specific date. We are asked to write a solution to count the number of overlapping shifts for each employee. Two shifts are considered overlapping if one shift's end time is later than another shift's start time. Return the result table ordered by employee ID in ascending order. Okay, let's go through this example. Here we have four different employee IDs with their shift starts and end time. Let's look at for employee ID 1, how many overlapping shifts are there. So the first shift starts at 8 and ends at 12, and the second one starts at 11 and 15. So obviously there is one overlap. Then since the second one starts at 11 and ends at 15, but the third one starts at 14, right, at 2 p.m. So basically there is another overlap. So for employee ID 1, there is two overlap. Similarly, if we look at for employee ID 2, so yes, there are two shifts, but one overlap is present. So 9 to 5 and then 4 to 8. So similarly, we can go ahead and do that for 3 and 4 as well. And that is what we have in our output. One thing to note here is since employee ID 3 does not have any overlapping shift, so that is not present in our output. So to solve this question, what you can do is you can use self join. Basically, have two versions of employee shifts, E1, let's say E1 and E2. Let's join them for each employee ID. E1.employee ID is equal to E2.employee ID because we only care about employees, right? So the shift of one employee should overlap with each other. Then only we are going to count it. So let's look at if I do E1.startTime is greater than E2.startTime and E1.startTime is less than E2.endTime. Basically, what it means is if I do this, E1.startTime 8 o'clock, is it any for these three rows, is it greater than any of the start time? No. So this will be not in your output. Similarly, if you look at 11, right? So is 11 greater than any of the start time? So 11 is less than 12 as well. So this one satisfies that its start time is greater than the previous start time and less than the end time. So it will be a successful join. Let me go ahead and write this and then it will make more sense. So what I'm doing is from this table called employee shifts aliased as E1, let us perform a inner join of the same table aliased as E2 this time on E1 dot employee ID is equal to E2 dot employee ID and E1 dot start time is greater than E2 dot start time and E1 dot start time is less than E2 dot end time. Okay, so this is what we are trying to do. And then once we have this, then we are going to let's return everything and see what this return. So select star. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So now if we look at my output right now, let me just drag it to the left. So here if you can see, you have, so this 11 is between 8 and 12. This 14 is between 11 and 15, right? For employee ID 1. For employee ID 2, this 16 is between 9 and 5, right? So similarly, and 3 is not present because there is no overlap. So you see now once you have this, that okay, you for every employee ID, which shifts overlap with another ones, all you can do is you can group by the employee ID and count, right? So what I'm going to do is let me group by, right? So group by E1 dot employee ID, return me E1 dot employee ID, and then let me do count of the rows. So how do you count all rows? Count star, and this should be aliased as whatever is required in our output. So it should be called overlapping shifts. Let me just copy this, and our final output should also be ordered by, right? So if I drag it to the right, it should be ordered by employee ID in ascending order. So let me go ahead and do this. Order by even dot employee ID in ascending order. Okay, I think this looks good. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So yeah, this is accepted. If I look at my output is exactly same as expected output. Let me go ahead and submit to see pass all the test cases or not. So yeah, this is accepted and this is how to do it. So yes, somewhat tricky question, but what we basically did was we did a self join of the employee shifts table on itself using the employee ID column and make sure that your one version of start time is between the start and end time of another version. Then only you can say that one particular shift is overlapping with the another, and then we grouped by the employee ID and performed a count of overlapping shifts. So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better, more efficient solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.